Hey there, my name is Keegan, and today I'm going to be reading to you Dance Club Magic from the Gem book series. Dance Club Magic by Jennie Abbott. Jem and the Holograms, the hit rock group, were rehearsing for the opening of Spangle, a new dance club. "The lighting here is fantastic," said Jem. "It'll really show off our new costumes," said her sister Kimber. Aja and Shayna, the other group members, smiled as they tuned their guitars. 3 themed nights were planned for the opening, and the Holograms had special costumes for each one. There was even a costume contest for the guests. The prize for the best costume out of all 3 nights would be an expensive stereo. In the middle of the rehearsal, Rio, the group's manager, arrived. "Hi, Rio," said Jem. "How about being our escort for the opening nights?" "Sure," said Rio. "I'd love to." In another part of town, the Misfits, rivals of the Holograms, spotted a poster advertising the group. "We're better than they are," said Roxy and Stormer, members of the Misfits. "Yeah," said Pizzazz, the lead singer. "And we're going to prove it at Spangle." The theme for the first night was A Night in Space. Jem and the Holograms watched the guests arrive. "What great costumes," Jem said. "Those kids all look like winners." Aja gestured towards a corner table. "The Misfits," she gasped. "What are they doing here?" "I don't know," said Shayna. "But from the way they're whispering to each other, I'll bet they're up to trouble." Jem gave a small sigh. "Well, it's showtime. Let's give it all we've got." Dressed in their shimmering silver costumes, the Holograms descended to the stage in a giant bubble. The audience clapped and cheered. "I hope our songs wow them as much as our entrance just did," said Jem. The group sounded terrific. When they were finished, someone from the audience shouted, "Sing Music is Magic!" "Fine with us," Jem called back. As the group rocked to the beat of the song, the whole club sang along. Suddenly, the spotlights dimmed, and hundreds of tiny lights flashed on. The Holograms got back into the bubble. But as they rose above the stage, a wire holding the bubble snapped. "Quick, jump onto the catwalk!" Jem shouted. As the girls climbed onto the platform, Jem noticed someone running off into the darkness. By the next night, the mishap with the bubble had been nearly forgotten. Tonight's theme was Romance Under the Stars. "The club looks like a tropical paradise," Jem said. "This is the prettiest costume I've ever worn," said Kimber. The girls stepped onto a giant rainbow, which was going to lower them to the stage. "Is this safe?" Aja asked Rio. "Absolutely," Rio said. "After what happened last night, I checked everything very carefully." He decided not to mention the stagehand he found hovering near the rainbow moments before. The Holograms gave another great show, but when they stepped back into the rainbow to make their exit, it started to sway. "Uh-oh," said Jem. "Let's just wind up with the song." As the girls sang, they spotted some shadowy figures on the catwalk above them. Rio saw them too. Then he saw the stagehand. "What's going on here?" Rio asked him. "Are you trying to harm the Holograms?" "Of course not," the man yelled back. "But somebody is. Things go wrong with fancy props like these, but not 2 nights in a row." The third night was Western Jamboree, and the club was decorated to look like a ranch. The Holograms rode on stage in a red and gold stagecoach. "Hooray!" the audience cheered. They were especially excited because tonight the winner of the costume contest would be chosen. The winners from the past 2 nights were there. Rio, watching things backstage, saw the stagehand suddenly hurry by with some tools. "What are you up to now?" Rio asked, stopping him. The stagehand pointed to 3 figures up on the catwalk. The Misfits! Pizzazz, Roxy, and Stormer were rigging up buckets of water attached to ropes. Since the holograms have been so hot every night, we thought they needed some cooling down, joked Pizzazz. I owe you an apology, Rio said to the stagehand. It looks like the Misfits are the ones who have been messing around with the props. No need to apologize, pal, the stagehand replied. While Rio ordered the Misfits to come down for questioning, the stagehand rearranged the buckets. Then he tipped them over, splashing the Misfits with water. I told you this was a dumb idea, Roxy wailed to Stormer. Oh, be quiet and find me a towel, snapped Pizzazz. You all got what you deserved, said Rio. Right, said the stagehand. I've been trying to catch these troublemakers for the past 2 days. On stage, Jem and the Holograms were singing their big closing number. When it was over, Jem stepped forward and said, "We picked the winner of the costume contest. This person was chosen from our finalists for each theme night." Who is it? Who is it? The audience shouted. Jem pointed to a girl dressed in a costume made of hundreds of gold and silver stars. Come up on stage, Jem yelled. As the girl went up to claim her prize, the holograms began to sing one of their favorite songs, She's Got the Power. The end.